how does tattoo removal work? I think the main challenge with removing tattoos is you don't want to break the skin. I mean, in your skin, you have many, many layers of skin, but there's three main sections, and you have ink that's trapped in the middle section. We want to get it out, but anything that breaks or opens that top layer of skin is going to potentially scar you. And our number one priority is making sure you don't scar. So that's the dilemma. How do we get the ink out of your skin without opening it up? I think the most common misconception that I hear is people think that the laser is burning the ink out of your skin and that it's going to scab up and push out through the surface through the scab. That is completely false. That would cause severe permanent scarring, and that is not at all what we're doing. I still, after all these years, I find it fascinating. We use lasers that only react to specific colors. And by adjusting one of the settings, which is the wavelength, we can control what color the laser is going to react to. All other colors are usually invisible to the laser. So what we do is we look at your natural skin tone, and we look at what color ink you have in your tattoo, and we're able to fine-tune those settings to a point where your skin is invisible to the laser. Say I was trying to remove this tattoo, and I had the laser set to react to black ink, all right? If I was to fire the laser right here where there's no tattoo, nothing would happen. I wouldn't feel anything at all. No pain, no heat, nothing. And I think that usually surprises people when they hear it. And the reason why is because people imagine this laser being like a lightsaber. And just like whatever we point it at, it's gonna burn your skin. And of course, that would cause permanent damage. Now you do feel pain when we move the laser to where the ink is. But I think it's important to know that that pain is not the laser burning you. That pain is actually the ink shattering inside of your skin. So technically what's happening is the laser is safely passing through the top layer of skin. When it gets to the ink, because the color of the ink corresponds with the setting of the laser, the ink and only the ink absorbs that energy and then shatters into microscopic tiny particles that are small enough for your immune system to remove. So the ink never comes through the surface. It's actually getting filtered through your body and passes out of your body as waste. The laser itself isn't removing anything. Your body is doing all the work. Think of it this way. If you've ever seen a really old tattoo, 30-year-old tattoo, what does it look like? It's blurry, it's faded, it's dull, compared to a brand new, crisp, vibrant tattoo. Why does that happen? Why do tattoos fade? All tattoos fade, it just takes a lifetime. And the reason they fade is because the second we get a tattoo, our body knows that that's not supposed to be there, and our immune system immediately starts attacking it, trying to remove it. However, the ink particles are bigger than your white blood cells. So the best your body can do is just spend years chipping away little pieces year after year, and over a lifetime, that tattoo is going to fade. So when we take the laser and we break that ink into much smaller pieces, we are making that already natural process exponentially easier on your body. So in theory, you should get 10 to 20 years worth of fading in 2 to 3 months. And that's why the time in between sessions is so important to your success. We've broken up that ink, but that ink is still there. It's gonna take your body a few months to clean up the layer of ink that we broke up. So if you were to come back in just 2 weeks and laser it again, not only are you beating up your skin, but you're literally wasting money re-lasering the same layer of ink that we broke up last time that your body hasn't had time to remove yet. I would say if any company is willing to laser you sooner than 6 weeks, it's a red flag. It's either a money grab and they're trying to get paid faster and are prioritizing that over your safety and your best interest, or they don't truly understand the science behind tattoo removal. So either they're incompetent or they're a little slimy. Either way, it's a problem. You want to wait a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks in between sessions. Longer is even better. But just to summarize, at the end of the day, that's the main science, the general science behind tattoo removal. The beauty of it is we can now remove most tattoos without ever breaking the skin, which is the key to perfect, flawless results with no scarring.